Through the Gears with Jane, and we're here with Jarrod and David. And
how you going, Jane?
Good, boys, good. So you approached me about this truck, and I'm so glad you did because there's quite a story to it. So you want to tell us all about that?
Yeah, there's certainly
Emotional day today for Dave. It's a very special thing happened today.
Yeah, it is. So obviously I've been organising a little bit of a surprise in the background for him. And yeah, to have it all come today with Tomo's event was really, really good.
Very good, yep.
So this was originally his truck from the start. So do you want to tell him how you come to get it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not on history. So this truck was new in 2000, brand new. It's owned by Kevin Nesci, and I need to thank Kevin and Brett Nesci for letting us borrow it for the day.
Definitely, yes.
So Dad got this one.
To them.
Yeah, he got this new in 2000, and back then it was a pretty impressive truck for what it is. Beautiful airbrush work and all that sort of stuff. It had a single Holmwood fuel barrel behind it, Detroit in it, 510 horsepower, and then 580. Okay, there you go, 580. So then he worked it for nearly 2 years, and then it was in Truckin Life. It was a Rig of the Month winner in September of 2002, which was pretty impressive to be 2 years old and look that good.
100%.
So Dad drove it for a while, and then he left, kept working for Kevin. The truck kept working for the rest of its life. It's had about 3 motors through it. It's done a power of work. And a couple of years ago, Kevin pulled it off the road. He still had it. Pulled it down right to the rails, replaced it, did it all back up, had all the airbrushing done up, did a really good job of it. And it's just sat in the shed as a toy for Kevin, or a sentimental value piece, because it was only the fourth truck he ever had, something like that. And it did fuel all its life, working around Gippsland for a start, and then when the distributor in Gippsland got bought out by Shell Australia, then it started working all around Victoria. So it used to do the miles. And so then from there, Kev's had it hiding in the shed for a couple of years, just sentimental reasons. And Dad happened to be down this weekend. He does a lot of travelling in his caravan, and he asked me could I get him a truck to bring to Tomo's convoy for Look Good, Feel Good today. And I just happened to have a light bulb moment sitting at home the other day. I thought I'll ring Kevin and just see. And I rang Kevin Nesci and said, would you be interested? Dad hasn't seen this truck, or hasn't driven it, I should say, in 20 odd years. And Kev was 100% on board with it.
Good on him. That's
and Brett.
Fantastic.
So yeah, he was lucky enough to get it today. So then the kick at all of this is we've been keeping this quiet for probably 3 or 4 weeks. And Dad was down at my joint helping my partner with her truck do some work on it for today's event when I wheeled this in the gate yesterday afternoon. So it was pretty emotional for the both of us.
Well, I've got to ask, mate, what did that feel like?
Yeah, very emotional,
Yeah,
Jane.
good on you. What a great thing Blake's done. Yeah, that's great. But isn't this what trucking's all about? They're just bits of metal, but they're not bits of metal, are they? There's memories.
Always a story to it.
Always a story, always a memory involved.
Father and son. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he come away with me when he was very small. And
yep.
Got the bug for it, and now he's
now he's driven it
in his own right. And,
yep.
And then basically organised all this, which was
very
nice
special. Good on you. Well, you deserve it, mate. They wouldn't have done it otherwise. So. Yeah.
And look, it's like you said, they're just more than a piece of metal. And I'm sure a lot of people that watch what you do, which is great. These things have always got stories, and there's families involved. For every one of these, you see someone's got a family at home. And this, I can remember being, this big, and he'd be washing it on a Saturday. I'd be riding my bike around the yard while he was doing it, and to be
never dreaming that one day you'd drive.
And that's the funny, like I said to you earlier off air, Jane, that I then got the opportunity from Kevin to pick it up and then drive it home. Now I've got to drive something that my dad drove, over 20 years ago,
Amazing.
And it hit home for me. I got halfway home yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did you feel?
I started to sort of just get a bit emotional.
Yeah,
then when I pulled in the drive, and he sort of got him over, then we were having a bit of a moment. You don't like to admit it, but it was one of those moments you just enjoy. You look back in 10 years.
What was his face like when you pulled up with this?
Yeah, I won't say too much, but people hang it on him. But no, he was very emotional, and I could see it as soon as I got out of it. And it was just, and for me, I'd been stressing for weeks about trying to make this a secret, and I was so happy when we got it in. Again, can't thank Kevin and Brett enough from Nesci's Transport. Well,
and not only that just tells me, as David's son, that you obviously respect your father, and you've looked up to him all these years, and you don't think about it as parents, do you? Like you're just washing your truck on a weekend, and all these things that little kids are seeing.
And
we don't think it's.
He's basically started. I think his first job, he'd ride down on his push bike and wash some trucks and get money for it. And
and that's all come from you, mate. No, but it is. It's how the generations go.
Right.
And
his mother wasn't too impressed, but anyway.
No, I'm sure she wanted me to be an electrician or something else, but we'll stick with truck driver.
Yeah, that's what you love is Yeah, so that's it.
So,
And can I just ask, this airbrushing, is that still the original?
I
or
pretty
not?
much guess so, Jane. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Kevin would know better, but yeah, I doubt whether she would have come back and touched it up or anything. But,
Amazing.
there's a big one on the back as well. So
And 2002, she got Truckin Life Rig of the Month.
yeah,
Wow. Can we have a look inside of it?
Yeah, go for it. And I'll also just a big thank you to Darren Haywood too. He's a local from Leongatha. He's a
Okay.
model builder and that, but he had every edition of Truckin Life since 1986.
Wow.
So he was the one that went through and found the magazine because we couldn't, like we've moved,
Yeah,
we've
you
lost
wouldn't
it
have
for
found it.
years and years and years. So he found the original magazine and worked it out for me so I could, sort of get all the history behind it. Because as I said, I wouldn't have been more than about 4 or 5 years old when you were driving this. So it's, but it
How
still
good's that
means
for
a lot to
Truckin
me.
Life too? I mean, there you go, Truckin Life, an institution.
Yeah.
It's been brought back by Yogi and Co.
Yeah,
and,
100%, yeah.
it's just great for like your kids and things to get.
And there's a heap of them here. I'm sure you've interviewed a few today. There'd be a heap of young ones. It's good to see more young ones getting into it.
Absolutely.
We need it.
Yep.
And there's plenty of blokes getting excited and trying their hand at it. So hopefully it continues to grow.
100%. All right, well, we'll have a look inside the old girl. Oh, yeah, we've got the gold.
not the original interior still, or most of it, but not all.
Yeah.
Obviously seats and things wear out, but yeah.
Was it always the light interior?
Correct.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, which was big in its day too. I think it was probably,
Something a bit new and different?
Yeah. I don't think the parchment was around
Yep.
prior to that, but
And they've obviously got a bit of a tribute.
Yeah,
Is that to
so-
breast cancer there?
yeah, that's so. Brett, Kevin's wife, had a bit of a journey with breast cancer, and so that's how that come about.
Okay.
He's got that on all his trucks and that.
Yeah, nice.
And the same. Every truck's got a saying on the back of it.
Right.
A lot of his trucks now went to a primrose colour.
Yep.
So, but they're all got some sort of saying on the back. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. It's very impressive and very special story.
Yeah.
I was going to say very special day, but it is. But in particular, very special story, father and son.
Yeah, exactly. And it's great to have to thank Jarrod for organising it.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, boys. Nice to meet you and lovely to hear your story.
Thanks very much.
Thank you,
Jarrod.
mate.
Take care.
Thanks,
Thank you,
David.
Jane.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Jarrod.
it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.